I'd like you to take a few minutes now to prepare for a meditation. Get into the position that is most comfortable for you. However you decide to sit, make sure that your back is nice and straight. You want to be able to support yourself, and that's what the backbone does. It keeps the muscles from having to tense up. So your neck and your head is in a comfortable position, and all the muscles in your rib cage area and your waist and your hips, everything is nice and relaxed. So just let go. Let your abdominal muscles release. Nobody's looking at you right now to tell if you're holding in your tummy or not. And one of the most important things is to relax your jaw. And the best way to do that is just to separate your lips and let your teeth come apart and breathe through your mouth for a moment. You can go ahead and close your mouth after you get your jaw released or relaxed. But that's the best way to do that. We hold a lot of tension in our mouth and our jaws and the neck. So by releasing that, it will let you smooth yourself into a quiet meditation. Now squeeze your hands tight, just like a big ball. Your fist is just ready to punch somebody. Both of your fists, just tighten them up real tight, to the point that your nails are almost piercing your skin, that tight. And then just flick your hands on your lap and let go of your fingers and let all that blood flow. As you flick your hands, you'll actually feel the blood flowing again and the pulsing of that blood flowing in your hands. That reminds you that you are alive. You are fully grounded in your physical body. And that's exactly how I want you to feel right now. Very grounded. Very grounded. And just take a deep breath, sigh of relief. And be open for a grand adventure right now. Today, we are going to fly. Today, we're going to let loose of the physical constraints of the body. We will always be connected to the physical body, but our inner selves, we are going to fly. We're going to move up out of the physical recognition and imagine ourselves in the highest atmosphere possible, whether it's in the clouds or pretending that we're in that deep blue color of the sky, or that we imagine ourselves in the outer regions, the outer space areas. It could be different colors that we're not familiar with right now. Very odd, maybe neon type colors, iridescent glows. Something completely different than the third dimensional experiences that we have. But to do this, I want you to take a running jump. pretend you're out on a playground as a 3rd or 4th grader, and everybody else has gone back in from recess and you're out there by yourself. So you have the whole yard to yourself. And you take off running. And the wind just blows in your face and your hair goes wild and the sweater you're wearing kind of peels off you and your arms are just caught in the sleeves and you keep on running. And you start to almost trip and fall, but you catch yourself and then you take this big leap, this great big jump, and you don't come back down. You just keep on going up. And you keep moving up as high as you feel is right for you. And at this point, you actually have the nerve to look down at where you had been. And you're just kind of floating right now, just right above the playground. You're maybe 10, 15, 20 feet up. And you think, if I can do this, I can keep going. I can get higher. I can go as far up as I want, as far out as I want, as far in as I want. There's no limit as to where or how far that you go. So you see the ground, you know it's there, you know you are grounded in the physical body, but your pretend imaginary self, you are flying. And always remember that it is only the imaginary part of you that is flying. And I'm going to leave you for a few moments now so that you can continue to go out as far as you want. And no matter how far out you go, you can still look down and see the playground. It's still there. You are totally safe no matter where you go or how far out you go. All right, I want you to peek down below again just to make sure. Yes, the ground is still there. The playground is still there. Now imagine just soaring, just speeding along as fast or as slow as you want to go. You start to feel the control of how to turn, how to slow down, how to speed up. It could be just through intention. It could be that you're moving your arms and your head in a certain way. Try doing a somersault. Now do the backflip. Even try a cartwheel. Everything is possible while you're flying. So, if everything is possible while you're flying, then recognizing answers to questions is possible as well. looking into possible future events, how things may play out in certain scenarios that you have started in your life, looking for options of different ways to approach your life. Allow this to be an opportunity to see things, to know things. Use this in a way to be ultra psychic, to connect with your spirit guides in another fashion. There are many different ways of knowing things. Use this as a tool. Use this as a tool to expand your abilities. Now we're going to come back, so I want you to retrace your steps very, very quickly. Just know that you are totally connected to your physical body. And look down and see that playground that we started off in. You can buzz the playground a couple of times, slow down a little bit, decide where you want to land. Take your time. You may slow down enough that you just land on your 2 feet, maybe take a few steps, and just sit down for a moment to totally connect with the earth again. You may land with your feet running, so you can continue with that run that you started off with, and then slow down and end up sitting on the ground. That sweater that was coming off, go ahead and put that back on. Make sure your arms and your shoulders are in the sweater. And you thought that everyone had gone back in from recess, but when you look around, there's still kids playing. Recess never really was over. You just decided to take a little trip. So everything is as it should be. Realize that that was just the imaginary part of you. That was just pretend. You can go there again at any time that you wish. Use this as a tool to expand your psychic knowledge and your connection with your guides. Now let that imaginary part of you release. Recognize your physical part again. Maybe tighten up that abdomen so that you recognizing your physical again. Feel your hands, maybe pump your fingers in and out into a fist again, recognizing the blood flow. You're totally grounded in the physical body again. You're very, very centered in the heart space. You are complete with this meditation. All is well with the world, and I want to see a smile on your face.